Darling, I have a wife in another country, and everything inside me stopped right there. Not anger first, just complete silence. Because I thought I heard it wrong. I asked him again, say that once more. He didn't hesitate, didn't even pause. Darling, I have a wife in another country. Same words again, same calm tone, like it meant nothing, like I should accept. My heart didn't react. It froze instead, because some truths take time to hit. I kept staring, waiting for explanation, but he stayed normal, too normal actually. That made it worse, much worse inside. I asked him slowly, since when exactly? He looked away, then said quietly, for a long time, before you. That line shattered everything I believed, because every moment now felt like lie. I tried remembering all those promises, all those words he used so easily. Now they felt empty, like rehearsed lines. Darling, I have a wife, he said again, like repeating truth. Makes it lighter, but it got heavier. Every single second, I stepped back slowly, needing space to breathe, because air felt tight inside my chest. I asked him clearly, why didn't you tell? He stayed silent first, then said softly, I didn't want to lose you. That answer burned more than the truth, because it wasn't love, it was selfish fear. I looked at him, seeing someone new, not the same person I trusted before. His face looked familiar, but felt different, like a stranger, wearing his voice. Darling, I have a wife. That sentence echoed again and again. Without stopping, I asked him something. Do you love her? He didn't answer quickly. That pause said enough. Because love shouldn't need that much thinking. I felt something break quietly inside me. Not loudly, not visibly, but deeply real. He moved closer slightly. I moved back instantly. That distance spoke clearly, more than my words. I said, don't come close. Not right now, because everything changed. In one moment, he tried explaining things, words I couldn't hear, because my mind stopped listening. When trust breaks, sound loses meaning. Darling, I have a wife. That truth stayed, like a mark I couldn't erase. I asked one last thing. Was I just nothing? He said no quickly. Too quickly, honestly. But I didn't believe. Not anymore. Because lies repeated lose their power, and truth, once revealed, changes everything. I turned away slowly, trying not to cry, because I refused to break in front, but my hands shook. Without permission, my voice felt heavy. When I spoke again, you chose to lie. Not once, many times, and that matters more than anything else. He said, I love you. That word felt wrong, because love doesn't hide something this big. Love doesn't build on someone else's pain. Darling, I have a wife, he said again softly, but now it sounded like a full stop, not explanation, not apology, just an ending, disguised as truth. I walked a few steps away from him, but my heart stayed stuck in that moment, because leaving physically is easier than emotionally. I asked myself quietly, how did I miss this? Were there signs I ignored completely, or was I just blind? Because I trusted him. He called my name. I didn't turn back, because I knew if I looked again, I might break fully. And I won't recover. Darling, I have a wife. That was enough. Enough to destroy everything we had, or everything I thought we had, because maybe for him, it was never real. And that thought hurt more than betrayal. I stopped walking, finally, but didn't go back. Just stood there, between leaving and staying, between love and truth, between heart and reality. And for the first time, I chose silence. Because some moments don't need reaction, they need understanding, even if it hurts. And I understood something very clearly. This wasn't love, not the kind I deserved. And yet, it hurt like it was real, because feelings don't lie, people do. And I felt everything all at once, but I said nothing, not anymore, because he already said everything needed. Darling, I have a wife, and that changed me. Darling, I have a wife. His words kept echoing even after I left. They didn't leave me. I walked without direction, but mine stayed there, stuck in that moment where everything changed. Darling, I have a wife in another country. That sentence followed me like a shadow. I tried to breathe, but it felt heavy, like truth has weight. When it breaks you, I reached home slowly, but didn't feel safe, because pain travels, it doesn't stay outside. I sat down quietly, staring at nothing, but inside everything moved. Memories, questions, regrets. Darling, I have a wife. I repeated it myself, trying to understand, trying to accept, but acceptance doesn't come. Just because truth appears, it takes time and strength I didn't have. I remembered his voice, so calm, so normal, like it was nothing, like I was nothing. That thought hurt deeply, more than anything else, because I gave everything without holding back, and he gave me lies. Wrapped in affection, I checked my phone. His name was there. Messages, calls, apologies, all coming at once. But I didn't open, not immediately, because some answers come too late. Darling, I have a wife. He said it clearly. So why explain now? Why regret suddenly? I kept staring at those messages, trying to feel something, but I felt empty. Not anger, not tears, just complete numbness. And maybe that's worse than breaking loudly, because silence hurts longer without showing outside. Darling, I have a wife. That truth stayed between every memory, between every word. I thought about everything, every moment we shared. Were they real or just convenient lies? That question stayed without any answer. I finally opened messages. His words kept coming. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I was confused, I swear. But none of that mattered. Not anymore. Because truth is simple, and he already said it. Darling, I have a wife. That was the reality. Everything else was noise, trying to cover damage. I stood up slowly, walked to the mirror, and looked at myself for a long time, because I needed to understand something. How did I allow this? How did I trust blindly? But then I realized it wasn't my fault. Trust isn't weakness, lies are. And I believed him because I was honest. That doesn't make me wrong. That makes him responsible. Darling, I have a wife. That sentence changed me. Not just my feelings, but my thinking too. I learned something painful, but necessary. Not everyone deserves your full trust. Not everyone values what you give freely. I wiped my face slowly, still no tears yet, because sometimes pain freezes emotions. He kept calling again, but I didn't answer, because what is left after truth like that? Words can't fix. What lies destroyed? Darling, I have a wife. He said it himself. So now silence is my answer. I sat again quietly, but this time stronger, because something shifted inside me slowly, not healing yet, but understanding beginning, and that matters more. Then quick recovery. I picked up my phone one last time, not to reply, but to end it. I blocked his number without hesitation, because some endings need clear decisions. Darling, I have a wife. He chose his truth. Now I choose mine. Without him, I stood near window, looking outside. World was still moving. Nothing stopped. And that reminded me, life continues anyway, even when something ends, even when it hurts. I took a deep breath for the first time, not fully okay, but better than before, because truth hurts once, but lies hurt repeatedly, and I escaped that, even if it cost me. Darling, I have a wife. That was his truth. But my truth now is different. I deserve honesty, not hidden reality. I deserve clarity, not confusion, and I deserve love without conditions. I turned away slowly from everything behind, because looking back only delays healing, and I don't want to stay broken. I want to move, even if slowly, because staying stuck won't change anything. Darling, I have a wife. That chapter is closed, not perfectly, but completely, and maybe someday I won't feel this. Maybe someday it will just be memory. But for now, it's a lesson, a painful one, but important, and I accept it without going back, because some truths are meant to free you, even if they break you first. And now I understand why it happened. Not to destroy me, but to wake me. Darling, I have a wife. He said it once, and I heard it for the last time.